Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with our character Corvo. And our goal is obviously way over there where Sokolov is. We need to interrogate the royal physician, as you heard. But before I do that, I would like to take care of some light shopping, if I may. And I may, because I'm the one playing this, so there you go. An audiograph listening toing.
What will I say when Sokolov has passed at his funeral? Something like this, perhaps. Sokolov is dead. Gone forever. We were rivals at the academy, yes. He was jealous of my agile brain and youthful energies. But he's dead now. And what can I say about him? Sokolov, he did improve on some inventions. He did well for himself in his way. He had many admirers among the aristocracy, especially those who lack a solid background in matters of natural philosophy. He was a painter of portraits. They say his work was genius. That remains to be seen. Time will tell.
Wow, if somebody said that at a funeral of someone I loved, I would put his head through the fucking podium he was speaking behind. But that's just me, maybe I'm too violent. Anyway, Pierre, you're an asshole. And let's move on, shall we? I just came in here to hear that dialogue. Pierre, as you can see, is not currently home at the moment. He'll be back later, don't worry. While I'm here, let's go see if the other audio logs have updated. If they have, great, we'll go give them a listen. There we go. If they haven't, then, well, we'll go talk to Sokolov. And we'll do a quick sweep from... Oh, right, this scene.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock. I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman, or I try to be one.
Aha. So, you're an asshole, an egomaniac, a liar, a bad liar, and a peeping Tom. Well, I can at least accept one of those things. Hello. Well, that's, You know what? This is dishonorable, and I apologize. Let me just walk in and offer her the penis.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Maybe you'd like the company.
Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
Okay, I should probably let her get back to her bath then. Well, I tried. It seems my love life is not to be today. So with that failure under our belt, let's take a look at some other things around here, like Havelock's journal entry. Indeed, simply amazing. You should have already read logs 1, 2, and 3, so I'm not gonna skim over them that long. I already showed them. But there's a new entry. Anything else I care about in here currently? The loot in this place kinda updates on its own throughout time, so yeah. Indeed. He's got an inside man, but I suppose you'd have to for this kind of job. Short version of that, he's got an inside man. Anyway, if I didn't say it yet, I probably should have at the beginning, and for that Is this the peeping door? Yes, it is. Anyway, if I haven't said it yet at the beginning, this is not going to be a very combat-eccentric episode. In fact, there may not be any fighting in this episode. I'm not sure there will be. Stop getting stuck on the door. Because I've got some dialogue to go through, some things to do here. You know, that kind of thing. Looks like the Pendleton doesn't have his audio player out right now, so I won't be listening to that one this time. But there's always later. Alright, with all that nonsense out of the way, I suppose I should get on with the whole interrogation of Sokolov thing. If you like torture, well, this isn't really going to be for you. It's not that exciting as far as torture goes. I mean, it's okay. Nothing mind-blowing. You won't be impressed, sorry. Alright, Wallace. Let me see if he ever got back here to continue his studies after I shoot him off. Yes, he did. Good. So now we caught him checking out a woman taking a bath. Naughty, naughty boy. Now we can buy from him again.
You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Yeah, let me see what you got, because I recall picking up some schematics that I might want to buy. Like stealth boots. Why would I not want stealth boots? And you can buy King Street Brandy here. It's mission related. It is a way of doing a polite, nice guy interrogation. I don't recall ever claiming to be a polite, nice guy. But I do like the idea of reduced footsteps downs. And I like the idea of even further reduced footsteps downs. I don't really care about these, to be honest. I think I'll save my coins, even though I probably won't spend them all anyway. But I do like the fact that since I bought those 2 upgrades, I can, you know, run around a little less noticeably by people. I'm still going to make noise, but less. It'll make it slightly easier to stealth on this difficulty. It's a good upgrade to get. I recommend it for anyone who doesn't want to just chop the place up. Anything we care about? Quick sweep, quick sweep. I'm going to go with not really. Or at least not enough that I'm going to go out of my way to find it. Alright, let's take care of business.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Yeah, you're really showing your grief about your dead brothers.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Aw, looks like it's time for the torture. Should've just given us the name, buddy.
It's time to put him to the question.
Guess I gotta do everything myself, as usual, huh?
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Do you really want to go this way? Have you seen the kind of massacre I've left in my wake? Alright, rats are hungry.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle, You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait, but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Oh, you should have just given me what I wanted to know, dude. I didn't want to torture you if I didn't have to. Okay, I did have an alternate way of handling it. Okay, I wanted to torture you, but that legendary, that whole thing about legendary, what was it he said? His willpower, yeah, willpower, you know, he won't break under pressure. That was probably the weakest torture scene I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot, so I do have a pretty sound opinion on the matter. I've played some pretty dark games in my time, let's leave it at that. Free health elixir, free money. Might as well run up here real quick and grab some swag while we're at it. I mean, it's right here. I happen to know exactly where it is. Why not? Alright, so suppose now it's time for us to be on our way. Yeah, you see that? That's called outsider magic, the thing you can't have because the outsider doesn't like you very much. Not sure what the point of this is, but I'm going to do it for fun. I don't actually know if it does anything. If it does, do tell me because I want to know. I really have no idea.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Well, sure, it doesn't sound like an unreasonable request. We can do that. I actually do like that little side quest with the note he just gave us, but you'll see that in a later video. Anyway, all our preparations...
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
I don't know why that amuses me, but it does.
We must admire Lord Pendleton's composure in the face of his terrible loss.
Yeah, he looks really torn up about his dead brothers. Really torn up. Anyway, our next mission is the Boyle Party, which is actually, I would say, my favorite mission in the game. It's a different twist on things, kind of, and it really... Well, I'll talk about it when we get there.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. It'll be fun for me, at least. Mask up. Time to assassinate the Lady Boyle. And you can read this little snippet if you want. The reason I've left them in is so you can read them, because they can be interesting.
Good grief, the Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
The folk of quality is tall boys blowing weepers off a bridge. Oh, if you say so, okay. Anyway, I'm going to make a save right here, just in case things do go wrong. Okay, so here we are at the party. I reloaded my save. This is going to take me a few tries. It's not something I actually recommend you do, because it's very difficult to pull off quietly. But it's really cool, and I'm compelled to show my viewers the cool thing that I'm about to do when I pull it off. That's a win. It might take me a few more tries. We're on take 3 currently. Another elixir there if you need it. Nothing I care too much about, but I'll grab it there. So the goal is to get to that side. Again, easier said than done, because as you can see, even level 2 blink won't go quite that far. We need to get as close as we can. And we can just barely get to this side from here. Now with that done, the next step for what I'm trying to do is I need to get higher. Not drug higher, I mean I gotta get up, elevation. And I need to get elevation in a specific location to pull this off. It's kind of tricky, but it's really cool when you do it. So I gotta make it happen. I'm compelled. This has to be a thing. It's not... Alright, second tall boy's coming back. I can't do it right now anyway. I need to wait for the second Wait, really? There it is! Hell yeah! Tall boy execution. Oh, we're going to be reloading to save either way, as you can see here. But I really wanted to get that on screen. Tall boy executions are awesome. If you don't think that's awesome, then I pity you. Because I just blinked up into the thing's face at point blank range, stabbed him in the throat, and the whole thing exploded when I came down. The tricky part is doing it without being seen is, well, you really need to be above it already to do it without being seen, and then, like, blink above its head and drop down on it. Pretty much the only way to pull that off. And it's a lot easier to just avoid them. But anyway, that's going to be all for today. Just another short video, I know. I wanted to get all the preliminary crap out of the way, and we can actually do the mission properly in the next video I make. So for now, I'm Nosgard, playing Corvo, and here's Samuel Beechworth, and that was how to stab a tall boy in the throat if you do not care about dying. There are a few other really cool ways to fight tall boys I can show you if you want to see them. Let me know. You'll have some time before my next video to figure it out, but like I said, post a comment if you want me to. It'll be outtakes, obviously. It's not footage I intend to keep if I do the other cool way, because they pretty much all require me to be seen by tall boys, and that's fatal. But I could probably pull them off if you want. Anyway, have a good one, everybody.